Today I'll be doing a demonstration speech. Everybody needs to lighten up their house during spring, change it up from all those dark colors, and make spring pop. So we're going to make some fake flowers to put around your house so they won't die all the time, and you can store them forever. First off, you have to have the stem, and you want to cut it usually like a normal flower length. I cut mine a little shorter because it takes too much tape to wrap around. And then you need to have the streamers, and you can have any color to make it bright and more vibrant for your house, depending on what color you want. Then you have to fray it, because this is the middle of your flower, and it'll look something like that at the end, where it's just the center. And you fray it out so that your flower gets more fullness in it. And you can make it as thick as you want or as thin of strips as you want. I've already started one, and you wrap it around, take it, and this one's already done, but you take it and you'd wrap it around the stem, so I'll show you on this side. You'd take it and you'd glue it down right here so that it would hold, and you'd spin it. And you'd glue it just right there. But we're not going to glue it on the end of ours. So, because this one's already done, I'll show you how to do the petals now. Petals are pretty easy. All you have to do is you take a big long strip and you just keep folding it over. Try to get it around the same length so that each petal will be close to about the same size. Not all flowers obviously have the same size petal, but you want it relatively symmetrical. So you're going to fold it up and try to get it straight-ish. And depending on how thick you want your flowers, you're going to continue to roll. So we're going to say that's about right. So here's that. And I have petals already done, but I'm going to show you how to cut them out. I have a template. It was easier to cut the petals out and make them all symmetrical and all of that. So we're going to set that down on top of the paper, and we're going to cut out the bottom part so that it's easier to get the petals out when we're done. So try to center it around the middle and not too close to the top, because it's going to cut it and you don't want to do that. So then you start cutting, and you don't want to cut the top like you did the bottom, because then it's going to fall apart and you're not going to be able to get the petals out easier. You just cut around your pattern. You can also draw it on if you think it's easier, but having the pattern, then I can follow it around. And you don't want to cut the very top until you're sure you have everything right. And you have your petals. But I already had some made, so we'll have double the petals. Move your scraps to the side, and you take back your flower for the next step. And now you're going to start putting the petals on top. You want to put your petals about not even a quarter of an inch under the purple or whatever color you made your center. You're going to put just a little dab of glue right there to start, and you're going to pinch it together as tight as you can, because you don't want your flower to pinch out and look all wobbly. And you're going to keep doing this all the way around, trying to make sure you get all of, like, in between all the corners, so you get some variety of what you're doing. And you could do multiple colors in the same flower, just to kind of get some difference. But I picked all pink. I'm going to go all the way around. This one is getting a little wobbly. So what I would suggest doing is putting a little bit of, like a little dab of glue right here to kind of give it some, I guess, suggestion to stay up close to the next petal. You don't have to, but I think it looks better when the petals stay together. And you'll do that all the way around. And then, because once we're done with the petals, like this one here, you can put the tape, the floral tape, all around it. I did one layer already, but what you do is you'll start at the very top, up by your center when you're done, so like here on that. And you'll start wrapping around here, pinching and making sure that it's really tight. You can do as many layers as you want. It's kind of a sticky tape, so you don't want too much, but you don't want too little on your flower. And you'll just keep going all the way around until you get the very bottom. And then if you want, you can add like the leaves to the sides, and that would only take one drop of glue, and then you could go around it another time with the floral tape. You just have to make sure you don't accidentally go over the leaf or petal. You'll go all the way down until you get to the very bottom. And keep winding and winding. And these will just liven up your home. You can put them in vases. You can put them, give them to people as presents. I've done it before. I've given it to friends, and just as cool tokens and stuff. Just fun little things. And thank you for coming to my speech.